Angel Reese tried to shake Caitlin Clark's confidence, but Clark wasn't having it. What she did instead stunned the Chicago Sky and lit up the court. The Indiana Fever kicked off their season with the biggest opening night win in team history, and Caitlin Clark, she dropped a triple-double. This wasn't luck. It was grit, focus, and relentless energy from the very first whistle. Even Coach Stephanie White brought out her signature red leather jacket for this one. The crowd roared as Angel Reese stepped onto the court, met with heavy boos from Fever fans who packed the arena. Strangely, the game director downplayed Clark's entrance. No spotlight, no announcement. But all eyes found her anyway. Another face-off. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. Indiana didn't open strong. Cardoso slipped through Aaliyah Boston's coverage, but Clark didn't panic. The connection between Clark and Boston was immediate. Watch Clark's off-ball awareness and movement. It's next level. First foul drawn, first points on the board. Clark gets it done. Reese, with her raw offensive game, offered little resistance. Meanwhile, Indiana's defense tightened like a vice. Smart, aggressive, organized. Clark followed with one of the game's slickest assists. Reese never posed a serious threat with the ball, and the Sky couldn't land a three to save their season. They threw double, and sometimes triple, coverage at Clark. It didn't work. She adjusted instantly. Dana dished a beauty, finished clean. The only weak link on Indiana? Natasha Howard, who got beat defensively and let Reese sneak in a few baskets. But Clark answered with a deep three that sent the arena into orbit. Double teams weren't enough. Clark stayed locked in. Meanwhile, the Sky looked lost. Angel Reese started padding her stats. Indiana's defense knew the plan. Leave Reese alone behind the arc. She wasn't hitting those. On offense, Indiana spread the floor beautifully. Every fast break was surgical. Kelsey Mitchell, lightning quick, became a nightmare in transition. The Fever started to pull away. Now check this move from Reese. Every great has a signature. Kobe had the fade, Durant has the glide, and Reese? The baby giraffe stumble. She tried again, but Boston shut the door. Aaliyah dropped a double-double, no fluff, all efficiency. Caitlin Clark went coast to coast, doing everything herself. The shot didn't land, but Reese's pass on that sequence? Actually solid. Then came a brilliant set play. Clark and Boston used as decoys, freeing up Mitchell while Reese got stranded under the rim. Sky still couldn't hit from deep, and Indiana's rim defense was impenetrable. Reese then resorted to chasing Clark across the court, desperate to slow her down. But Clark's vision? Unreal. She sees everything before it happens. IQ through the roof. This wasn't just scoring, it was a complete game. Defense, playmaking, leadership. Clark was simply unguardable. She's playing like an all-time great, and with Stephanie White leading, Indiana Fever might just go undefeated. Forget Reese's box score inflation. Clark could have had 30 assists if her teammates finished better. Then, the tension rose. Reese realized she couldn't match Clark's game and shifted gears, talking trash, getting physical. The Sky still couldn't hit threes. Clark, calm under pressure. Fast reads, tight handles, pinpoint passes. She sent Reese back to the bench. Indiana ran away with it. Clark and Mitchell building a wall of points. This team's starting to look unstoppable. The defense? Disciplined, sharp, perfectly rotated. Nobody's cracking this system. As frustration mounted, Reese started getting rough. The refs missed calls. Again. It's a recurring issue the league seriously needs to fix. Reese's defensive reads were non-existent, slow, sloppy, late. Clark had the Sky's coaching staff at a loss. They couldn't stop her. Reese, backpedaling away from defending Clark. She's chasing stats. Clark's chasing greatness. Double team, triple team, doesn't matter. Clark kept dishing, shooting, leading. Reese kept looking at the scoreboard. Another stat-chasing possession. Another miss. And yes, Reese returned to the baby giraffe maneuver. Her game lacked direction. No floor control, no creation, no range. Clark, on the other hand, broke ankles and broke the Sky's game plan. Then it got dirty. The Sky leaned into contact. The officiating? Way too soft. Watch this call. Indiana's getting penalized for clean defense, and as the Fever built their lead, Calls started going Chicago's way, just to make things interesting. Clark got hit. No whistle. She pushed back with a steal. Reese retaliated with a cheap shot. Clark kept her cool. She's here for legacy, not drama. And her response? Lock in the triple-double. Coach White gives the nod. One last rebound. Done. Then rest up. The road to the championship is long, but tonight, mission complete. Drop a like and comment if you believe.